Okay, so the first question I have on my board says, are birds considered living dinosaurs? And with my research, it says, yes, birds are in fact considered living dinosaurs because of their very similar skeletal structure. And because of, evolution and stuff, you can see, like, for example, their tailbones, their heads, their practically everything is really similar. It's just like it's more shrunken down a bit. And yeah, that's for the first question. Okay, let's see question number 2. So, do whales and dogs have common ancestors? And they do in fact, have a common ancestor. The most common ancestor they have was the Pachycetus, which is a very close relative to the Amboloccetus, which has a very more similar nature and bodily structure that of a whale. And with the images that you see portrayed on my side, you can see that the Pachycetus has a very similar structure to the dog, and the whale also, you can see an image, for example, right beside me as well, of the Amboloccetus, which shows the correlation to the whale. Question number 3. How is the tree of life organized? The tree of life is like, it's organized in a way that shows the common ancestors of every single animal, connecting them all with one another. Okay, so the next question I have is evolution a random process? No, it's not, actually. It's moreover directed by the needs of that animal's or species' environment, rather than just it being a random process. Okay, last question. What does the Lucy fossil tell us about human ancestry? It tells us that we're closely related to chimps because of Lucy's similar skeletal structure to ours, and her also very similar skeletal structure to the chimps. So it connects us to the chimps, basically.